Welcome back to GOO ROO Beauty. I am Jodi and I wanted to share with you a quick little haul of some items that I purchased on a recent trip to Singapore. I was very lucky to be invited by Procter & Gamble, the makers of the #1 skincare brand globally, Olay, to go and visit their innovation center in Singapore. It was a fantastic experience. Business class on Singapore Airlines, a 6-star hotel at the St. Regis in Singapore. It was absolutely wonderful. I explored all the stores on Orchard Road and had a fantastic time. I had a list of things, thanks to you on Instagram. You suggested some things that I should do on that trip, and it involved a cocktail at the top of Marina Bay Sands at Coup d'etat. I did that, watched the sun go down, and then I also went and had a Singapore sling at Raffles Hotel, and it was then that I realised, at my age, 2 cocktails and I am done. I was on my you-know-what, and unfortunately I could not fulfill my to-do list of going to the night safari and the night zoo. I was plastered. 2 cocktails, I was done. I had to go back to the hotel and recover. And I have a bunch of things to share with you about my experience at the Olay Innovation Centre. It was so interesting, such a fantastic trip. I'll definitely let you know more about that trip in a later video. There is an exciting product that Olay is launching that I learned all about. I will be sharing some more information with you about that down the track, so stay tuned for that. But if you want to see what I picked up in my shopping experiences in Singapore, keep on watching. Because it was duty free, I did decide to pick up a couple of pairs of sunglasses. First of all, I did pick up these Aviator Ray-Bans. I really like these. I like the brown shade and they're in this gorgeous gold frame. They're very lightweight, and the one thing that you do need to be careful of with aviators, for me at least, is the little nose pads. They get stuck in my hair all the time and it's a complete disaster if I do happen to be wearing my hair up. I did have to take these to a shop to get them adjusted because they were sort of falling off my face, but they do adjust really nicely and they're very comfortable on the face. So I'm really enjoying those aviators from Ray-Ban. I also saw on display some new glasses from Michael Kors. I have no idea what they're called. I just really liked the look of them. A silver frame and a grey tone, very similar in style, I guess, to the Ray-Ban aviators, but slightly, you know, different enough to justify the purchase. On my first morning in Singapore, I woke up in the hotel and I'd done my research. I knew that I was right around the corner from Orchard Road, where all of the shopping is really in Singapore. There's lots more shopping elsewhere, believe me, but a big shopping district there on Orchard Road. So I headed out, and of course the first place I hit on my to-do list was Sephora. Before Sephora opened in Sydney, Singapore was the closest Sephora store that we had to Australia. So I knew that, and as soon as I knew I was going to Singapore, I knew I had to head off to Sephora. Now, on the same weekend, Mecca Maxima was launching Urban Decay here in Australia, and I was really sad to not be able to go and be part of the excitement and go and check out some of the new Urban Decay products that were on my wish list. So next best thing was to hit Sephora up for those same Urban Decay products, and that's exactly what I did. I did pick up the Urban Decay Naked Flushed palette. They have a few different shades available. This is the one in Naked, and I think it's the original. You've got, of course, a bronzer, a highlight and a blush. All 3 shades work really nicely on my face, and I'm really pleased to have picked up that palette. I am going away for a week this week and will certainly be taking this one with me because it's a really nice, you know, 3-in-1 palette. Haven't tried this one yet, but this is a new loose powder from Urban Decay. Again, part of their Naked Skin line. It's called their Ultra Definition Loose Finishing Powder, and I matched myself to the shade Naked Medium Light. Looking forward to seeing how that one goes on the skin. And then I did also pick up their Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation. This is a pressed powder. It comes in a little purple floral pouch, and it's supposed to give you like a sort of luminous demi-matte finish. It's meant to be a little bit creamier than other foundations. Haven't tried it yet. Comes with a sponge. It hasn't received particularly favourable reviews online, I don't think. So, you know, I'll form my own opinion and see what I think. I did match myself to the shade Medium Neutral. This one I've been umming and ahhing about for years now, since it came out. Decided to pick pick it up. This is the B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray. So this is like one of those, well, they say it's redness reducing, pore minimizing and oil absorbing. One of those products that you spray on your face as part of almost like your skincare, and it's going to have some skincare benefits. This one is made by Skindinavia, as is all of the Urban Decay facial sprays. Please let me know if you've tried that and what you think. And then I have also picked up this one. This one has been in quite a few different YouTube-y videos over the last month. This is their new Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. They describe this one as weightless, complete coverage and light diffusing, peptide infused and paraben free. I got this one in the shade medium neutral, and I got it particularly for my under eyes. We will see what I think of that one. And then I did also pick up some lip pencils from Urban Decay. A very berry shade there. That one is called Venom, and more of like a, I don't know, what's that? It's not quite fuchsia, but it's a bright pink liner, and that one is called Jilted. I've heard a lot of good things about Urban Decay lip liners, and I'm wearing more bright colours on my lips. Not today, of course, but my neutral lip liners aren't quite cutting it. They're sort of dulling down the bright colours. So I did want to pick up some bright lip liners, and these ones from Urban Decay I'm really looking forward to using. And then part of the Sephora store that I visited actually had MAC in the front corner, so I was very excited just to see if they had any different products there. I don't think there was much of a difference there at that MAC counter, but I also wanted to pick up some other brighter coloured lip liners, and I decided to get these 4 different shades. First up, we've got the shade Beat. That's like a really nice sort of berry shade. I also got the shade Follow Your Heart, which is more of a, it's still a cool toned red, but a little bit lighter, more classic red shade. And then this sort of pinky shade, that one is called Chic Trick. I really liked that one for some of the more brighter pink sort of corally lipsticks that I'm wearing lately. And then this classic red as well. This one is called Red with 2 Ds. I did a lot of shopping as well just at the airport waiting for my flight. I did stop by the MAC counter at the Changi Airport, Singapore Airport, and I did end up succumbing and bought their 2 15-pan eyeshadow palettes that they've released. This one is their eyeshadow ×15 Cool Neutral palette. I think most, if not all, of these shades are actually permanent, but it's a nice combination of shades. I think the one thing to note about this Cool palette is that the pans actually don't come out of the palette, so it's kind of permanently like that. Unless you get creative and start digging away, you might be able to remove them, I'm not sure. This one is the eyeshadow ×15 Warm Neutral palette. Just a really nice range of shades. Decided to get those duty free. Don't know if I saved myself any money there. I did also visit Zara and ended up picking a few things up there from Zara as well as from Bath & Body Works. I was very surprised to see them there, but delighted all the same. And then finally, as part of the Olay event, I was lucky enough to be gifted this Longchamp makeup bag. Really nice size. I'm definitely going to be using this when I travel, and there's a secret product in there as well as an Olay product that many of you will know and probably love. This is the Olay Regenerist Advanced Anti-Aging Micro Sculpting Cream Moisturizer. Definitely looking forward to incorporating this one into my skincare routine and seeing if I notice a difference. Please let me know down below if you have used the Regenerist Micro Sculpting Cream. Certainly a popular product. I know it's a #1 product around the world. Let me know what your experience has been with it. I would love to hear from you. Unfortunately, I just didn't have enough time to explore the drugstores in Singapore. I really didn't find much in the way of Singaporean products and didn't really know, you know, how to shop for that or what was, you know, recommended or not recommended, or just hadn't researched that quite enough before I hit Singapore. I had one day to explore, and most of these products are extremely Western that you would be able to pick up anywhere. So that's my one regret, I guess, that I didn't pick up Singaporean makeup, but if I head back again, I'll definitely be in search of that. That is it. Stay tuned for more about my experience with Olay at their Innovation Centre. I will be letting you know a little bit more about that down the track. Thank you for watching. Have yourself a gorgeous day, and don't forget, you are beautiful. It's one thing to look at, make sure you be it too. We'll see you again really, really soon. Bye.